Hello, my friend. It's so nice to connect to you today, connect with you, be in the same time and space conundrum that you're in right now. Well, we're actually, I love it when Elizabeth April mentions, like, the time traveling with this video. It's true. The time that I'm recording this and the time that you're watching this is not the same, but exactly the same, because we're connecting. So, how cool is that? I wanted to just share a view that I'm working on right now when it comes to my, how do I say, in meditation and during transformations that I receive, like via my healer, my mentor. She does a virtual healing on Tuesday nights, and some of the experiences that I'm having during that transformation are visuals and really opening up to my journeying and connecting and all different things that I'm doing within the multiverse. And so it's really, really an incredible view. But so I speak about lenses because of my glasses. So the new lens that I have that, sits pretty much in front of this view here, or not in front of, behind, it's like the view that I see it through, is complete stardust. It's complete space. It's absolute peace and magic. And it's when conscious thought, or my conscious thought, there's no identity at that space, but it's when thought or consciousness becomes particles, and it has this like whoosh, like whenever, like if I think something, it goes whoosh, and these like stars form in the collection of whatever it is that I'm thinking or I'm seeing, and I can, listen in a way that feels safe, and it's timeless, and it's incredible. And so, but the first time that I ever saw this view, it felt like a pop, because it was just space, like what you would picture in outer space, like just the space and stars and no gravity, no time, nothing, and then just bits of stardust, just and separated into polarity, into male and female, into light and dark, and they danced with each other and danced in and around each other, and it was just took my breath away. And so when I view this reality, this conscious reality that I'm, in, the books around me, the, plants and the different things behind me, like things I can physically touch, I see it, and then at the same time, there's a view over this side that is just that particle and just that space and just that essence. Whereas if I'm holding something, so I'm holding Kevin, this smoky quartz crystal skull. And so when I view it in that space, I view Kevin as the first time consciousness became this stone, became this mineral, became this being, became this, the first time it chose to become that. It's wild. It's wild. And, I can be in this time and space, and I can slip into, just, working or recording videos, but this view is always there. And what I believe it's teaching me, because what I'm actively using it for, is a reminder as to how potent our thoughts are in creating our reality. Because with this view, say, somebody says something I don't like, and then I think, oh shit, like I'm just fucking, like, I wish I could yell at this person, and I wish I could tell them this. Those particles of stardust will create that negative, unspoken energy of bad thoughts about a person, wishing poorly on them. Like that will create. And I don't want that. I don't believe that. So it's a really interesting thing that's happening, and I'm so grateful to have the life that I do, to be able to center as often as I do, to not get sucked into polarity, to really, I've been creating a life that's quite precious and sacred, and it's on purpose, and it's needed. for me to be able to set this foundation, hold the space that I do for the people that I do. So I thought sharing this might connect or might resonate with someone when it comes to how wild and beautiful our view of consciousness and our view of this reality is. At the end of the day, we know that we're all made of the same thing. We're all made of the same stardust. So go back to the beginning. Go back to as far back as you can when thinking about how you want to create your own reality. Peel back every single layer of what you were taught, who you thought you wanted to be with, the house that you thought you wanted, the job you thought you wanted. Pull all of that back to just your awareness. And that visual view of just consciousness and space and particles. It's so quiet and it's so peaceful and it's timeless. And it's for us to utilize to create our realities. I thought that could be something maybe helpful, at least when it comes to the astral world and when it comes to journeying and when it comes to meditations and connecting with multidimensional, interdimensional beings, going back to that foundation of love and that foundation of just joy and energy and essence and being. That's where we create from. I hope some of this made sense. I love you.